Hello folks, I took a cheap flight to Sicily and I landed here in Trapani. From here I want to take a ferry to Pantelleria, which is a small island near Tunisia, and I want to hire a bike there and do some cycling. So I've got a few hours to kill until the ferry, and I just explore a bit Trapani, which is a beautiful place here. Two years ago I was in Trapani with Lorraine and we explored the area for about 5 days, and there's a video up if you are interested. The ferry to Pantelleria cost me 43 euros one way, and here is the ferry boat over there. I'm boarding the ferry now, so off to Pantelleria, 8 hours. We'll arrive in the morning. Good morning from the ferry. It's actually a brand new ferry. It's all very new, and people could just sleep on the benches here. I actually just spread out on the floor, so quite good facilities, plugs everywhere. There's a hell of a wind on the island, so I put my earmuffs on. I just got off the ferry, I'm over there, so let's find some accommodation. Here's a map. There are ferries to the Igani Islands, and the one I took just to the island of Pantelleria. It's actually closer to Tunisia than to Sicily. I made a reservation in the Blue Moon Hotel. I hopefully will get a room with sea view. Fingers crossed. Let's have a look what room I got. Okay, all very blue theme here. And a very nice view. Excellent. And television, kettle. Let's check out the bathroom. Okay. Sort of a handicapped toilet here. That's right for me. Okay, I can stay here for 4 days. Cost me 75 euros per night. I hired an e-bike, actually an e-mountain bike, so that will take me around the island very easily, hopefully. So with the wind and all the radiance out here, it should be more comfortable. It's an Italian make, Lombardo, never heard of it, but the engine is a Bosch engine, which is German made. This is a windy island. The waves are unreal. This lake is called the Venus Mirror, and it's actually a crater of a former volcano. It's fed by thermal waters. That's why it's so yellowish. It has got a high sulfur content. There are quite a few maps dotted around on the island to help you navigate. Today I cycled from Pantelleria to the lake and then more or less crossed over past Siba, and now I'm at the natural sauna a bit here. As the island is volcanic, there are quite a few geothermal sites on Pantelleria, and I'm heading now to the natural sauna. Caper bushes and olive trees and cacti are part of the landscape here. To reach the cave, there is a 25-minute walk involved. There's steam coming out of the rock. Must be hot in here. Let's check it out. Little dark. Dripping. Wow. The higher you go in, the hotter it gets. I went all in now and it feels quite nice, a nice humid heat and the daylight coming in. Very mystical, very natural. And the outside space for cooling with a marvelous view. This downhill just now was one of the steepest roads I've ever cycled. It was really scary. You're thinking if the brakes fail, then oh my goodness. All the roofs of the houses here collect the rainwater. You can see it here nicely. All is directed into one corner. Because of the wind, olive trees are grown on knee height in walled areas. I had a stop at the west coast and you would think the lava just froze here. And down here is a hot pot, little pools. See what the water is like. See if it's hot. Oh, it's warm, slightly warm but full of algae. Warm water encourages the growth of some algae, and if it isn't cleaned, it's not very attractive to hop in there. Pantelleria is very famous for its capers, and they even have their own caper museum. Let's go and check it out. A traditional kitchen with wood fire. You can see the different tools used for harvesting the capers, as well as the marinating process, storage and sorting. Capers from Pantelleria go all over the world. The museum costs you €4.50, and there's also a video presentation in English, and afterwards is the normal shop, and for the entry fee they give you a packet of capers, so I'm looking forward to try them. Pantelleria hasn't got any sandy beaches, but therefore very spectacular volcanic black rock coastline. So I will stop by at various locations and check it out. Get back on the bike. The landscape is so volcanic, you would think you are in Iceland, but it's a lot warmer here than Iceland. Many names are Arabic here, and so is this hot spring, Gadir. After an amazing downhill, I reached the hot spring pool of Gadir. It looks quite nice. There is another hot spring spot to swim, but I don't know if it's any warm. Let's check it out. There's bubbles coming up. All the swimming spots are a little bit algae-ish and slimy. They are not really looked after, but it's all for free. You can't complain. It's a brilliant spot to come, and really enjoyed it. The terraces blend in so well with the landscape. All sites are very well signposted. The next one is the Cala Levante, some elephant trunk out of rock. Reached the elephant trunk made out of lava. How good is that? I'm visiting the island in April and there are more or less no people here, which is amazing. There's sort of every now and again a hired vehicle comes along, but you get all the sites more or less for by yourself. So I heard in summer it gets really busy, but at the moment, paradise. The other day I saw 20%, but this is 30%. This is the steepest incline I've ever seen. Luckily I've got an electric bike, so let's put the turbo in. Turbo. Full support. If you are planning a bicycle trip on Pantelleria, get yourself an electric bike, because things are so steep here and you will see a lot more and it's less exhausting. Cycling through wine country now, and like the olive trees, the grapes are kept on knee height, so it's also listed as UNESCO heritage. And here's some guy who works the grapes. So we across the crossing the islands through the center now. Beautiful. Stopped for a little rest here at the traditional houses, and I did notice a hole in the ground which must have something to do with the water supply. There's water here. Amazing. After the rainfall yesterday, the tank is full. I'm on my way to another highlight, this time walking. I left my bike on the bottom of the mountain, and it's apparently there are some steam geysers, and so I hope I can find them. The entrance was already quite difficult to find to this path, so let's climb up. I can see in the distance which looks like smoking chimneys. It's amazing. Let's get up there. I reached the steam, and it's coming directly out of the mountain. They buried it. I think it's too hot to touch. Smells slightly of sulfur. Oh, I think the lenses are steaming up. Let's go to the other chimney. Makes you realize how alive the earth is. That there is more. Wow. This comes out of here. I think they put the wood there that people don't burn themselves. Because it is hot. There's another one over there. Climb up. This is exciting. Here again, coming straight out of the earth. This is hot. I think you can burn yourself there. The whole area, some sort of plateau, is beautiful. I wish I could camp here tonight. It would be a beautiful setting. A mountain on fire. So let's go back down again. All the way down here. I just realized that there's not just the steam, everything is warm. All the stones are warmed up, the ground, especially these stones with some coloring, they're really warm. A nice, not hot, but sort of warmed up. Would be nice to sleep on it. Absolutely amazing here. The contrast of the white foam from the water and the black volcanic stone. Beautiful. My time on Pantelleria is coming to an end. I will take the ferry tomorrow and then a flight to London the day after. So it's been an amazing visit. I really enjoyed the cycling around here, and the e-bike made it a bit easier. So I can recommend to explore the island on a bicycle. So that's it. I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully somewhere walking, hiking, cycling, being outdoors.